Happy New Year! It is everybody's favorite time of year, tax time. I wanted to give you an overview of the process in case you're new and this is your first season with us. And if you aren't new and this isn't your first season, maybe some of the insights to what's going on behind the scenes might be interesting to you. So early January, our communications team is busy sending out newsletters to you, pushing out organizers to you through Carbon, or pushing out your document request lists through Tax Caddy. So if you haven't seen those yet, you will. They're coming. Tax Caddy in particular takes a little bit longer to get those out, but they're coming. As you receive your tax documents, go ahead and upload them. You don't need to wait until you have multiple, just go ahead and get them uploaded. Tax Caddy will also auto retrieve them from some institutions if you set up smart links, so definitely worth looking into. In the office, in January, the rest of us are busy getting final estimated tax projections out to you for January 15th. We're wrangling information to try to get 1099s prepared if you have a business and need to issue those by January 31st. We're also busy finalizing year-end bookkeeping, preparing business payroll taxes, city taxes, state taxes that are due quarterly or annually. It's a very busy time, even though tax documents aren't mostly out yet. So once you have received substantially all of your documents and you've uploaded those to us, don't wait for that last 1099 from a brokerage firm or that late K1. We know that those are out there, but once you have everything else, go ahead and book your wrap appointment. You can book that through avellatax.com, links in our emails, give us a call, get that wrap meeting booked. That wrap meeting gets booked 2 to 3 weeks from the date that you have substantially put everything up there for us. Booking that appointment is really important. That's what triggers our communications staff to go out and retrieve all of the documents that you have uploaded, to compare them to the list of what we're expecting, and to kind of put your return into process and get it started. Until that wrap meeting is booked, we don't look at your file, to be honest. So that's really important. If they find that you have submitted substantially everything, they will get your return into process, and they'll let you know if there are things that that they can see that you're missing so far. If you book your wrap meeting and we have nothing from you yet, you can expect that they will cancel that appointment for you, and ask you very kindly to please rebook it once you have some documents up to us. So at that point, your tax return is prepared and reviewed. Your return goes through at least 2 to 3 staff members before you have your wrap meeting, to do everything that we can to make sure that your return is correct and complete. If the return at that point is reasonably complete, we will send you a draft. Our goal is to get that to you 2 to 3 days before your wrap meeting. You'll also receive an updated missing information list at that point, perhaps. If you don't receive a draft, there are a couple of reasons for that. One could be that we are missing something substantial and that bottom line is pretty far from correct, that we really want to make sure that you get good numbers. It could be that we have some items that we really need to chat through with you to make sure that we treat them correctly, or there are some decisions that you need to make that we really want to make sure those numbers are in there before we send you a draft that says you owe a bunch of money or are getting a bunch back that you aren't. But if it's reasonably close, we'll go ahead and get that draft over to you. We don't expect you to pore over it and to understand every line. That's not what the draft is for. But certainly if you take a look and see that we have your mailing address correct, any dependents that you're claiming are listed, that it looks reasonable to you, your total income for the year looks reasonable, you're not missing something like a retirement withdrawal or something, we will chat about those things, but it's good to just look it over. Sometimes things will jump out to you that you remember later that you didn't include in your packet. Your wrap meeting is a critical piece of the process. It's our chance to ask more income and deduction related questions. We ask required due diligence questions, and we'll chat through the differences between either your last 2 years tax returns or the projection that maybe we've been working off of all year and the finalized return. We want to make sure to answer all of your questions and to take some time to chat about the new year, start doing some planning and talking about your goals. This is a 25-minute appointment. We are happy to have that be a longer appointment. Just please let us know when you book it that you'll need more time, and we'll help make sure that that happens. After your wrap, you may have homework. It might be waiting for that last K-1 or the last 1099. If that homework means that you're going to need an extension, we will proactively do that. We will file those. Just know that we need to have all of those wrap meetings done for extended returns before August 31st. Again, we might still be waiting for a K-1 beyond August 31st, but we really need to be through the wrap portion of the process by then this year. When the return is complete, we'll send it to you for e-signature, either through Tax Caddy or through Thomson Reuters. If you're married, note that you both have to sign your own packets. You'll receive your own emails, but you both have to sign from the same packet that we send in order for us to get the completed signatures back. Once we get those signatures, we e-file it. The IRS acknowledges it generally within 24 hours. Refunds generally take 2 to 3 weeks, some faster, some slower. We don't guarantee anything. Taxes are due April 15th, regardless of whether an extension is filed. So make sure that those taxes are paid by April 15th. We recommend paying through irs.gov. Then you have a tracking number. The primary taxpayer on the tax return is the one that should do that, not the person listed as spouse. The IRS can't seem to match the two up without a phone call, and you can't get through to them. So try to do that. Let us know if you have questions. When the return is accepted and acknowledged, we do post a copy of your finalized tax return to you either through Tax Caddy or through Carbon so that you have access to it forever, theoretically. Please save it. Carbon documents can now be accessed whether you have an active checklist with us or not. So if you've missed that announcement, Carbon does have a portal feature now. You can get to it through a link in any of our emails or from rebellatax.com. So you'll be able to go retrieve that, won't have to ask us for copies. And that's it. You're done. Now your job, once the tax return process is done, is just to let us know if anything changes for you during the year, if you have questions. We'd love to chat about your financial goals, strategies, debt reduction, saving for retirement, saving for education, any financial realm questions, throw them our way. If we're not the right pro or don't have all the information, we will point you in the right direction. If you have a business, we would love to regularly chat with you about your numbers and how the business is doing and what your struggles are. We do, for business owners, proactively do a quarterly estimated tax projection, but we're happy to have a meeting beyond just the email that we send to you. So feel free to grab time on the calendar anytime. That's what we're here for. We're here to remove as much uncertainty as we can to provide the information that you need to make your financial decisions. Thank you for listening this far. I hope that we have a smooth tax season. As always, let us know if there's anything that we can do to make the process smoother for you, or if there's anything that is unclear. We'd love to continue to improve our processes. Again, Happy New Year, and thanks for watching.